welding can change the course of your life after 10 years. Family, today I just wanted to go live and talk to you about that. I had a downtime today and I was thinking about how welding shifted my life. And normally after a 10-year period, you can really look back on history and you can tell the effect of something, how you grew from it, what you learned from it. And it's just ironically that things tend to go in 10-year intervals. So I was incarcerated from 16 to 26. So from 26 to 36, welding, being free. Now I welded before I got free, but being free for that 10 years, I got a chance to experience some things from the trade of welding that I can now look back on, and I can tell you how it really benefited me as an individual, as an artist, as a husband, as a father, just as a businessman, learning the trade for at least 10 years. And you know, like anything, when you're working out and you're doing things, you tend to learn different ways to get to 10. That's what I like to say. You know, the goal is to get to 10, and we can't knock no one if they got to 10 by counting from 1 all the way to 10, or if they say, hey, I'm gonna add 9 plus 1 and get to 10. However they get to 10, fam, that's the goal, is to get to 10. And that's one thing you learn about welding, because there's 4 different processes. And in those 4 different processes, you're gonna learn that you can do certain things outside that you can't do inside. You can do certain things inside you can't do outside. You know what I'm saying? So you get to learn the limits of welding and what you can do. You know, everybody have limitations as far as their physical condition or their mental condition. A lot of times I have learned about welding is most definitely a mirror. It's going to show individuals who you are. It's going to show you if you're a brave person, if you're a diehard person, if you're disciplined, if you listen to instructions, or do you pay attention to detail? Do you wonder? You know what I mean? Like, it's going to tell everything. And learning welding can actually fine tune you and give you some discipline you need to help you be a better individual as well. So one thing about welding I can say, putting that 10 years in showed me that I can be able to own things. I own a few different vehicles within that time span. I bought a house within that time span. I traveled a lot on someone else's dime. And I was able to take my family on some trips due to the money that I made from welding. And also, I want to highlight this. It always depends, as far as money-wise, how much you make depends on where you at in the country. If you're living somewhere where the union is big, you're going to make more money. And a lot of times you tend to make more money, but the cost of living is high. So if you're in an area where you can make good money and you got a decent low cost of living, or the cost of living is not going to break the bank while you're trying to make one, then you can do a lot better. And also, I want to say this, as a welder entrepreneur, I learned how to make investments. I learned how to put my money where my mouth is, so to speak. Like, I'm willing to invest in my own ideas, from blueprints, I'm working on an ebook now, and from working on clothing. People can get my clothing now. You can go to Amazon and put in Hog On Welding t-shirts, hoodies, and they're all pop up different colors, different styles. And also representing my homie DHK Wells. Y'all check him out on all platforms. This is his hat, Crispy Wells, and his shirt, and I just wanted to give him a big shout out. Great brother. And I think there's so many things you can do with welding, like merchandise, like having merchandise, being able to travel and speak. There's a lot of things you can do, but before you can do those things, you have to get familiar with the craft. And you have to learn the craft, where it's kind of like your last name. You know it so well, it's like, you know, it's kind of like you know your name. And you have to put that time in. Like, whatever field it is. Some people, I'm a combination of welder, meaning I can do TIG, MIG, stick, and I did combo pipe, but I was doing more of a 60-10 to 70-18. That's what I'm certified on. Now I can also do a TIG route in 70-18 all the way out as well. But I learned how to get certified on 60-10 and how to do structural welding. That's what, like, my key. That's really where I made my money, at doing flux core and doing structural welding, iron working. That's where I made my money. And also, due to me being a felon. So due to me being a felon kept me from going to certain refineries that I couldn't get on due to me being a felon, having certain charges. And that's another thing that pushed me away from doing a lot of TIG welding, a lot of heli arc welding, because I couldn't get in certain factories. And then those that I could, I was discouraged on the money I could make from doing that versus me just going in construction, doing stick welding. I made more money doing that. So I always looked at it as, due to the fact that I had to come into welding as a felon, it kind of kept my money back. So I do want to say this to those who are young and those who are not. If you're not a felon, jumping into welding can open up a lot of doors, because there's a lot of companies, a lot of plants, a lot of contracts that don't have zero tolerance when it comes to welders being felons, and they pay more for you being clean, not being addicted to any drugs, being able to come in and do these shutdowns or do these jobs, these contracts, and they pay well. So there's a lot of money you can make if you're clean, fam, and if you don't have any felons. So to my younger generations out there who's thinking about or having thoughts of doing something to get caught up for some money, don't do it. Have patience. There's many programs right now that's giving money out so people can get free grants and scholarships right now throughout the country. It's just not in one state. I'm in Arkansas. I'm in Fort Smith right now at the moment. But it's not just here. They got plenty of grants and scholarships being pushed out right now through the federal government, through the state. And they're trying to get people to dive back into the trades, fam, because you got to think trades are very, very, very important. And the things you can do with it is just phenomenal. Like I say, it all depends on the person. So if you like to travel, like I say, I like the construction, I like the ironwork, and I like to put up buildings. Like, I was doing the biggest construction building I've done was 22 stories. So I did a 22 stories. I did a lot of piping. It was water piping. It was 8-inch to 12-inch. Like I say, I was really into the fabrication, building things from structural fabrication to heavy steel fabrication to ornamental fabrication to building furniture. You know what I mean? Like, I like to grab a print and create something, or create something from an idea. I enjoy doing things like that, and I think the more you do it, the better you get. So there's a freedom in welding that is not talked about a lot, because the things you can do with it, as far as the financial freedom, the side hustles you can create, the avenues you can create. And like I say, from investing your money as well, that's something that I learned, that you can start investing your money in some stock, investing your money in some business ventures, because you have to learn how to take risks. And I want to say this: if you're not willing to take no risks, you're probably going to always be stuck in a certain situation. And sometimes it's going to get uncomfortable, fam. But taking the risk going to be able to get you over the hump. And one thing I can say about being a welder, taking the risk, you always got some comfort, fam. You always got a skill, a solid trade to fall back on. So as long as you are physically able to do it, welding can really get you there. So all I want to say is, fam, if you're thinking about diving into it and you're in high school, oh my goodness, you're about to graduate or you're graduating, from 18 to 28, I'm going to say from 18 to 30, that time, that 10-year time, fam, you can be able to really fine tune what you want to build your career, build your home, start your business, find your queen, find your king, start a family, whatever it is, if you're a male or female diving into the trades. That 10 years can really give you something solid to build on. And like I say, it's going to give you the opportunity to be secure in what field you want to go in. So if you might end up falling into the maintenance, or falling into the management, or falling into the inspection, or falling into the teaching. after putting time in, everybody changed. You might end up falling being a foreman or a superintendent or whatever it is in the trade. You still always have a passion for it. So I would say if you get started now, especially for those who are from 25 to 35, man, that's a good age range too as well, because like I say, there's so much you can do. There's so much financial freedom, so many places you can go. Your life is not over. I've had some ask me, they was in their 40s to 50s. Man, as long as you are physically able, you can do it and you can get some money, you can change your life. It's all about you being smarter. So once we get a little older, we'll learn to work smarter and not harder, fam. You know what I mean? That's the goal, right? To work smarter and not harder. So I would say, as a welder who been doing it, who got introduced at 17 and now I'm 45 years old, that welding is a game changer, and there's so many things you can do with it. And I have plans on starting a podcast coming soon. Like I say, I have an ebook coming soon, and right now I'm teaching and I'm pushing the trade and I'm blogging, and I'm really trying to really get the concept of what you can do with it from no matter where you're from in life, no matter where you're coming from. Welding can change you, and welding is something that can really literally set you free, and it saved me, and I know it can do the same thing for someone else. So if you're thinking about welding, I will most definitely consider it. I'll most definitely start looking and Googling in your area, seeing what type of grants and scholarships are available, because I guarantee you there are some available in your area. Be blessed, continue to prosper. Hog on.